Welcome, lazy gamers. Welcome back to ARA History Untold. I've been playing around with the preview patches that the game devs have been putting out. And yeah, I just saw today morning that there was a new patch up for grabs, and I want to try and just play through maybe an hour or so with this patch and kind of see what we have observed. I was basically trying to make a list of everything that has changed so far in the previous preview patches that I've seen, and maybe we should just go with and try a game with a leader that we are familiar with and see how this patch looks like. I mean, of course, this is not the final product. Things will change. Like one of the things I noticed in the in one of the earlier patches was that I could not really. The exports were kind of disabled. The war mechanic was kind of a little felt a little off or different. And yeah, I mean, of course, there are bugs and things that will get resolved. I don't want to make this a long video. Maybe play about an hour, see how things look different, and then take it from there. Yeah, let's pick random. Let's just roll the dice here. Six Nations is perfectly fine. At King difficulty. And yeah, no culling. I don't think we're going to go into Act 2 at all this here, but yeah, this is fine. Simon Bolivar. Okay. Paragons assigned to forces have higher speed. I don't know if this is a great use for a Paragon, although in battles, Paragons actually are very useful when assigned to a military unit or a military a formation. And okay, let's go back here for a second. I want to read this correctly. 25% force strength in regions adjacent to rivers. Okay. So it just makes holding down river settlements easier and maybe taking down enemy cities that are next to rivers. Scouts are fast, housing in non-cap cities, so there is a natural. So it'll be easier to go wide automatically. Disciplined is good. Although I don't think I have understood exactly how to use this mechanic well in my games, but in the Caesar game, Caesar had this discipline trait, and it definitely helps. Having the ability to make anything faster is always good. And government and military improvements are 50% faster. I get two available merchants. So I think having good relations with neighbors is going to be something that will be a little easier, I think. The two merchants simply means that I should try and get at least one of my immediate neighbors, or maybe any of the other AIs that I meet. I want one of them to be a good friend so I can trade with them. Golden Age points per turn. I guess it would be useful, but the problem here is like on higher difficulties, I don't get golden ages as often. So yeah, let's see. And oh, okay. Why is there a -4 strength on my city? Yeah, I don't know why this is showing up like this here. Maybe it's just it's a function, but it might be a function of the difficulty of the game. All right. Yeah, this is King difficulty, and I'm not expecting an easy game of it. But all right, so just a couple of observations, and the look of the game definitely looks better. Looks nice. There is a lot of detail. I mean, the game, I mean, even before these current patches, had a lot of detail, and it just looks nice. It does tend to look a little flat. I would love to have seen like hills and kind of things, like a little bit of the texture is fine, the color palette is great, but like the land looks too flat. Yeah. The first thing you see is the new city screen or the city label, and you pretty much get your quality of life stats right here. Um, I think once you get used to it, it'll be useful a lot from to kind of instead of clicking through to the city and then taking a look, you can get an at the glance view of where things stand. But yeah, well, let's get a spearman first. And a 5-zone region, 422, right. But I think, yeah, spearman needs to come out first. And I think I'm going to try and hunt this lion first and get the feast up. And if I'm getting the feast very quickly, I'm going to leave these empty. Okay. Right. So, like a few things that I already noticed. Like if you look at the help, let's see if the help itself is outdated. But apothecaries, it is a crafter now. It's an industry. It used to be a science building, so I think this has updated already. And so is a weaver. It's not a culture building anymore. But it does give adjacency or bonus adjacent craft production for culture and religious improvements. A long time ago, it feels like now, I made a video about like which crafters and which improvements kind of work well together. And I have a feeling that I needed to revisit that and make up a whole new. I think that video will be dated now. A lot of things are about to change. All right. Okay. Yeah, you gotta go and take that line out. So just quickly, right? We have salt. Salt needs a stone pit, which will happen a little later. Don't see any other. Yeah, so these the resources, they are now like in a circle, which kind of makes it easier for us to spot them. It's good. So okay, let's see. Another thing I had noticed was the zoom levels. Like I'm not entirely sure how to make of this, but like at the max zoom right now, zoom out right now, I see the unit, I see the individual scouts, and as I zoom in, they start shrinking, and they shrink, and that's yeah. I'm not sure what to make of this. It's definitely useful. I'm not sure if it really matters if these units are like scaled up when we are zoomed out. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure how useful this is going to be. All right. See more things here. Okay. Frankincense, right? That will give us incense. I think I'll stick to my old script. Go animal husbandry first. Let's see if we can unlock horses. All right. Let's buy this. He's gonna be responsible to get my other feasts. Now that, while that is plugged in, we can definitely do this. So 5 turns from now, I can start off on my settler. Okay, let's leave it empty right now. I know it's 1 in 21, but it just saves me 1 food and it helps me get my settler 1 turn. Like I can start my settler 1 turn faster. That's fine. Let's leave it like this. Like one of the things that I try to min-max into is make sure that I always have my amenities. Oh wait, 5 turns. Oh, this is gonna be rough. Okay. So if the amenities lifespan is only gonna be 5 turns, oh things are oh that's a big nerf. If I cannot plug in, normally it used to be 10 turns. If it is only 5 turns, I will need to aggressively make amenities. which means syrup and spice I don't have access to. Grain I don't have access to. Okay, we'll need to think about something here. Um, let's grab these. We have stone, limestone. City's idle. I can start off in 4 turns. What can I do for 4 turns? Wait. Oh, I can build 5 military units. 1 C4s. Okay, so like from the last preview patch, bunch of things have changed. So if I do have that ability, I should get one more spearman here. Okay, I think I'm going to deploy you. Right, got wood. Let's grab this one here. Okay, I think next turn I will buy this. Animal husbandry is done. We are about to run out of... Oh, crap. Okay. Yeah, let's buy that. And we can start off... Oh. Could have done this last turn. Let's queue up the settler behind him. And I think I want archery. And what is this? Big. Alright. Oh, we got food just now, that's why. That's good. Let's take that. We have a claim. So I have unlocked horses, but I don't see any horses nearby. In a military game, I think like horses become important. Horses and metal ingots. So we want to make sure we can lock down city settles that give us those things ASAP. Yeah, we are out here. Okay. But I need to grow. So this is a 3-zone region. Let's check something here. River and fresh water. I still don't see how many zones there are in this in the regions. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you should deploy too. And you are going to hunt. Right. Lithic tools will be... Ah, sweet. It pre-slotted the lithic tool there. That's great. Oh, this is going to be so much better. Okay. So I haven't set any policy. Okay. And I'm losing food here. Wait, I did not claim. I should claim this one. Mistakes were made. Which direction do I want to go? Let's heal up and maybe we can hunt out these guys. So, yeah, this 5 turn count for the amenities. I I hope this is not a release thing because it's going to be extremely hard making sure we have saturated amenities in our cities. It's going to be an extremely hard, or maybe there needs to be some other way to mitigate that. Because at this current ratio, unless I get a source of syrup and spice or grain, I will never be 1 in 5. And that's pretty much only for one city. When I have a second city, I will, yeah, I mean, it needs to be like twice that. So even if I was to max out all this way, I can at the most support 2 point something or maybe possibly 3 cities. Okay, so looks like the early game is going to be get harder than before. All right, can I buy? Not yet. All right, archery is done. I do get a feast. What is this? What is this? Ah, so pottery gives me a city gap. Okay, then we are. Oh, good God. Okay, that changes things. Normally, pottery is like a great candidate for me to leave things behind. But now this is like a must have because it gives me a chance to put down one more extra city. Okay, yeah, we should do it. Yeah, the game's getting harder. This is not going to be easy. We have gold, no, copper. Right. I think hunt this guy and then go back in the city and heal. Well, you should take out this guy. Yeah, let's buy that. I don't know which direction I'm going to go with him, but um, actually maybe you. Yeah, yeah. I need a way to get my feasts much faster, which really limits my ability to make other things because crap. Okay, so among other things, I will need a workshop here. What do I want? Do I want the dwelling first or the workshop? I think, okay, no. Well, no, no. Let's get the workshop, then we can queue up the dwelling here. And I should try and buy these with gold. Right. Let's see. Do I see a viable city settle? That might be too close. It's a good spot though. 1, 2, 3. You know what? Let's just do it. It does look like a very attractive spot. Maybe like right there. I want to understand what happens when I choose the different spots. Like I think I have a feeling this was going to be more defensible for things coming from the side, but only in the early game. I don't know. I need to understand. Yeah, that's for all. Let's do it there. It's fine. Guanta. And I do need to scout up north here. So, okay. Right, you should go back in the city and heal. You need to heal. So how many feasts do I have? 2. Okay. That should be fine. Heal up. Yeah, you can take care of that guy. Pottery's done. In hindsight, I don't have the food. Um, okay, let's get herbalism. You should take that feast. And I think start with the dwelling, which I can't. Okay. That's a 3 material region, so I think a workshop there is perfectly good. And you can start off. Although, I don't know. Maybe I do need to leave you as 1 and 4. Or maybe, yeah, let's leave that empty for now. And Paragon. Excellent. Writer, engineer, pioneer. I think I want the engineer here. Although the pioneer wouldn't be bad. But my scouts are already kind of fast. The knowledge would be very useful though. No, I think I need to get my build production up. Let's do that. Chief advisor engineer. And the second city should take. Let's take city knowledge. Not thinking through most of these. Oh wait, my orientation is kind of off here. Let's see. Okay. Okay. So that's how. Yeah. Now I'm directed due north. What is this? I just settled that. Okay. Come back down here and heal. And lithic tools. I think I can give up security. I don't think for 10 turns I won't be making any military. Manage your goals. Nothing. No goals. Yeah, experts are back. I think you need to go down here and hunt this tiger. All right. I think let's spend 1 turn here and then rush that. I think I already have both of these, but let's keep baskets going. I will need so much more of these. Can heal. Herbalism. So grain storage. I will. Yeah, I don't have any grain, so I think I'm going to leave grain storage behind. I think I think rope. I think I need rope making. I'll leave the others behind. Now, did we find any tea leaves or mandrakes? Nope. I think you should try and work on the tiger too. Okay, let's start taking care of things. Claim. It's a nice 5-zone region. 3 food. Yeah, it doesn't have any resources though. It's fine. Let's do it. We are just testing. I don't need to rush that, but I should rush that. And no surprises there. We are last. Alright. Alright, the basket's auto-plugged. Oh, that's good. This is so much better. Things are auto-plugged. Just have to think about one thing though. At some point, when metal tools are available, I wonder if this would switch to metal tools. Similarly with like Great Hearth, if I find a wheel, I would definitely switch the lithic tool to a wheel. Or a gear for the matter. Yeah, I wonder if those things happen automatically. Right. Now what? I think one butcher shop can go in here. Because I don't have any other source of... I don't know. I don't know. I will need ceramic shops. Definitely. Yeah, let's start with the butcher shop though. Let's do that and queue up maybe a couple of archers. Maybe we can get some kind of a military unit going. I do want to queue up my settler, my third settler, as soon as I can. The tiger's done. Okay, in which case spearman can do that. You can grab that. Okay, let's scout. I'm really hoping to find some horses. We have sugar, right? Okay. Yeah, you can actually start clearing out these things. The rope making's done. No horses, but it looks like there is a viable settle somewhere to my south. I'm leaving these two things behind. We are definitely going to bronze working, and I get another city cap, so I can pretty much do 2 cities right off the bat as soon as I get the food. Right, what did I get here? A wheel. Okay, let's see. Interesting. So it always flips to the best available supply. Oh, that's good. Okay. It's very, very useful. Oh, this is going to be good. It makes the game gets so much easier with that one little change. Definitely. Yeah, let's take this out. Can grab that. Claim. Right, we will be getting to. I think I want to get this salt. The salt is going to accelerate a few things. And I have my second, which should be a basket. The basket is 10. Huh. So the feast can only effect lasts for 5 turns. Baskets last for 10 turns. Okay, so this is an early game nerf, I guess. Where... Yeah, I gotta think about this. I don't know how this is gonna change my early game, but it definitely is gonna... It does feel like my early game is a little bit nerfed. because of this 5 turn limit on the feast. Um, which really means we should get another food amenity. Yeah, I think I want to see how what the other. Okay, let's see if there's any help about this amenities. It doesn't tell me. Yeah, I don't like if every amenity has its own like effects or time effects. This could get a little chaotic pretty fast. I really hope everything is like, okay, the feasts are 5, everything else is 10. Or maybe feasts and maybe 2, 3 other things are whatever, and then everything else is. Okay, I think I'm going to plug in some gold here. We will have live hogs, and we will actually have salt. So let's do this here, but that's only 50%. It's a lot, but I think I will need this 1 in 3 turns. And I think that salt needs to... Wait, did I grow to this? I will grow to this. Alright. So the stone pit... not yet. 11 turns. Next turn I want to queue up my settler. Oh, no animals here. Okay. Yeah, grab that. You need to heal. You can scout. Right. Okay, we have a horse. So definitely that settler is going to the horse. You can do that. You can buy that. We will start off. Okay. Ooh, nice. Should reform. Okay, let's deploy him. Or wait. Maybe... Actually, it's fine. Let's reform you. And we'll reform you too. Wait. Can't? No. Wrong unit. Where is my... Okay. Yeah, he's there. As soon as the other archer is up, I'll make a wedge. And I'll probably get more archers behind it, so I'll have 2 wedges. Yep. And we'll try to get these guys up as soon as possible. And I will buy the settler. Right, so much stuff to pick up here. Let's get that. Right, you need to come down here and settle. That's too close. I definitely want to settle something near the horse. It's only 2 zones. That's 4. Not a great spot, really. But I think I will settle that spot. We have a bunch of things we will grow into, but I want the horse. The horse is the most important thing right now. Don't see any other horse, do I? Need a way to search. Like, show me all the horses. That's fine. Let's do it. This is a test game anyways. I don't expect to go too deep into this. 1 codex, 2 fabrics, and 1 lithic tool. That's actually good. Because if I run out of any I can actually plug it in. Right. Okay, so what do I have? I'm started making cured meats. That is actually good. Okay, yeah, grab that. And I will get my fourth settler out soon enough. Right, workshop there. I think I want one more workshop. Stonehenge. 50 turns is a little too much. I don't have ropes. So, okay, speaking of, you need to do that. I cannot accelerate any of it. I cannot spend 7 timber per turn. And I can't really spend this either. That's fine. Let's leave it like that. But maybe it makes sense to get another workshop here. I'll wait on the dwelling later. Oh, we got food. Lithic tool. Let's grab that. Bronze working is done. Okay. Now what? Sacred rites or code of laws? Or chariots? I think let's do chariots first here. So many different ways I can go. Yeah, let's do chariots first. I want the option. And this is the new city. Now, cured meats. Oh, crap. So cured meats lasts only 5 turns. And so do feasts. The codex is 10 turns. The candle is 10 turns. And baskets are 10 turns. Okay, so all the food focused amenities are now only 5 turns. It just means that I need to make more of these. Okay, so maybe you should do cured meats. Okay, let's take a quick look here. This great hearth is idle, but you need to continue making feasts. And I think, yeah, use up all this, please. Yeah, this gathering hall, you can use syrup. This candle is giving us city knowledge, that's good. Okay. So my butcher shop, I'm definitely producing more than I'm consuming, and that's good. So far, so good. All green arrows means I'm producing more than I'm consuming. But that will change really quickly. The wider you get, the more things you put down. Okay, hold off on the dwelling because I want to get one more settler out. But you should... I think let's get a watchtower. Sweet, okay. So let's put a... I can... yeah, let's go to wedge. And Wait, I need to find out who my 40, your 40. Oh, okay, all of them are security 40. Question is, do I want to wait to finish my watchtower? It is 15 security. It makes my unit stronger. I think I'm going to wait a few turns and then deploy it in the city. And you can also make... Yeah, do it like this. Leave it empty. Okay. Oh, we got stuff. Okay, we got gold. Which means I can probably build the watchtower. No. No, I can't. Okay. But I do want to start that. I think, yeah. You should wait. You get the stone pit now. Okay. I think grab that. Yeah, there's no syrup and stuff anymore. We got a metal ingot, that's good. Right, I'm already researching chariots, but irrigation is something I will want. I'm giving up prosperity. I will want irrigation because I want grain stores, but they'll happen later. I know this is a preview build and this is not something that I want to play too deep, because there's a lot to digest just based on what we have seen. And yeah, this is great. I mean, the game looks great. I mean, there are definitely some changes here, like the icons around the resources. It's a nice touch. Definitely makes it easier to see things, but I'm still not sure if I'm seeing everything I want to. We need a search button somewhere. Like, what is this? So, okay, let's look at overlays. Has anything changed here? Hide borders, okay. Roads, we don't have any. Religion, we don't have. Oh, wait. This looks interesting. I need to digest what all the information is here. Just looking at stuff, I don't know if like what's changed exactly. Can toggle my forces off. What does this do? The scout is not a force. Resources. Wait, what is this? What does this do? Improvements. Ah, okay. I think this is only in the city borders, I believe. That's everywhere. I don't know. Yeah. Again, this is work in progress, so not everything we see is going to be part of the final release. Although I hope a large parts of what we have seen so far actually end up in the release. I'm really excited for how this game is changing and evolving. Yeah, think of it as like a sneak peek into what's coming eventually. I mean, anyone can kind of pull this build down. Yeah, so far so good. Things look great. Thank you for watching, and yeah, can't wait for this release to come out. Until then. If you have made it this far and have enjoyed this video, please leave a like, share with your friends, or consider subscribing. And if you're already subscribed, my heartfelt thanks to you. Thank you.